Doing it and doing it and doing it well. Doing it and doing it and doing it well. Doing it and doing it and doing it well. I represent Queens. I was raised out of Brooklyn.
That's all you know, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean,
you know, the best part is the yeah.
And then I lick my lips and do this.
that's, you know what?
And
That's
pull-
more than
and
I
pull
knew.
A pant leg up.
Guys, welcome to Real Awkward. We turn you on. That's it.
Do we?
Do you want an encore?
My name's Andy.
I'm Amanda.
I am Ashley. LL Cool Ashley.
LL Cool Ashley.
Ladies
Guys-
love cool Ashley.
Every day. Guys, today's episode is all about a very famous actor.
Aren't all our street creds about famous actors?
No, sometimes directors. Sometimes. You never know. We like to change it up.
Okay.
But we call this our street cred episodes. Amanda, can you please tell our fine audience what that's about?
Okay, here's the deal. So a street cred episode is where we take a actor, director, whoever, and we go over all their IMDb credits. We start at the bottom, work our way to the top. Now we're here. And we might shit on some stuff. We might say we've never seen some stuff, but that's just how it goes.
There's no mites in that. We will.
Yeah.
I think with this particular actor, did we already say the name?
No.
Oh.
But if you clicked on the thumbnail, as Andy says,
If you watched the thumbnail,
Yeah.
then you know.
who we doing, Ash?
Ben Affleck.
Oh,
Affleck.
Stupid.
God.
Same brain.
We're doing Benji Affleck, huh? Ben Affleck. I cannot tell you that I haven't seen a bunch of movies because I feel like I got force-fed him when we were working at Blockbuster with a bunch of stuff that was coming out. Argo came out when we were in Blockbuster.
Don't
right?
spoil it.
You know.
Spoiler.
It don't matter. But in front of you, hopefully you have some fresh information and a filmography that I know is early because I know a couple movies that he was in, at least I believe I do, that was ancient at this time.
Ancient.
Ancient.
I don't even think he's ancient.
I don't know.
yet.
When you think about movies being like 30 years old, you're like, damn, that was a long time ago.
Well, you think
Yeah.
about, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but when I think about 30 years ago, I'm like, oh yeah, the 70s, 30 years
Right?
ago. And then the 30 years ago was 1992. And I'm just like,
Not okay. Not okay.
Ash, can you walk Amanda and I down the road that is Ben Affleck?
Sure.
oh boy.
So, Benjamin Geza Affleck Bolt.
His middle name's Geza.
G-E with an accent, Z-A.
And the last name is Bolt.
Affleck Bolt. So it's
Damn,
hyphenated.
dude. Take out the other two names. He's a Geza Bolt.
He was born August 15th,
Amanda almost spit out her juice.
1972.
You almost made me spit out my Capri Sun.
That's so awesome to do a podcast that we believe that we are mediocrely professional on, and Amanda's sucking down a Capri Sun.
Hey, you know
That's-
what?
I
I
love
live
it.
my life a
You know
quarter
what?
mile
You
at
have-
a time.
Yeah,
Okay?
a Capri Sun mile at a time. Okay, sorry. Sorry.
Hey.
You know what? Sorry, Ben Affleck. I know you listen to
Rude.
this.
No
Sorry,
respect.
Ben.
Okay.
He was born in Berkeley, California, and raised in Cambridge, Massachusetts, to mother Chris Ann Bolt, a schoolteacher, and his father Timothy Byers Affleck, a social worker. Ben has a younger brother,
Yep.
Casey Affleck,
We
who was
know him
born in
well.
1975. He is mostly English, Irish, German, and Scottish.
Mostly.
His middle
You
name-
say four things.
His middle name
Okay.
His middle name Geza is after a Hungarian family friend who was a Holocaust survivor.
Oh, okay. So Geza is Hungarian.
And you were making fun of it.
Sorry to the Hungarians.
Fun fact, his first acting experience was a Burger King commercial.
Isn't that where we all start? Actually,
It's
no.
where-
You
It's
ever
where I
been in a
started.
Burger King commercial?
Paul Rudd was in a Super Nintendo commercial, which is even cooler of
Yes,
a
he
start.
was.
It really is.
Yes, he was. Okay, continue.
All right, I gotta do my little sort sitch.
Sausage.
Because we got to start from the bottom.
Now we here.
Okay.
We are all waiting for you to get your shit together.
I'm ready.
Okay.
But you're singing.
Right.
Okay. His first movie was The Dark End of the Street.
Horror film?
I don't know. It was 1981. So he would have been 9?
Okay. Okay.
Don't know.
Sounds like a horror / thriller.
Then he was in an episode of The Voyage of the Mimi.
I'm sorry. If I went into an audition and I'm like, what am I auditioning for? This is for The Voyage of the Mimi. I'm going to pass. That's a hard pass.
I mean, when all you've done is a Burger King commercial, you're like, give me the Mimi.
Get me the Mimi.
Well,
Dude,
it's no BK. It's the Mimi.
Put it on a shirt. Give me the Mimi. It's like when it's C-roll films and you need to move to B-roll. Just give me the goddamn Mimi.
It'd be a euphemism for just like taking the bare minimum because it's better than nothing.
Yo, give me the Mimi, baby.
Just give me the Mimi.
I'm going to take this Affleck route and give me the Mimi. We're putting it on a shirt. Hey, guys, if you're listening right now in Real Awkward and you want Give Me the Mimi on a shirt, let us know. We'll make it.
Just give me the
Patreon
Mimi.
exclusive shirts.
Oh.
Okay.
Shall I continue?
Yes.
He was in an episode of ABC After School Specials, and then a movie called Hands of a Stranger.
Oof.
You're just like holding someone's hand, you turn over, and it's like, not mine.
Oh! The Second Voyage of the Mimi.
Oh!
Get out.
Whoa.
Sometimes taking the Mimi can lead to a second Mimi.
Okay, so guys, if you want a second shirt that says "Give me the Mimi twice," we do it like Affleck and give us the Mimi twice.
Okay, hold on a second. I
This
think
is
we
a
need a
thing.
synopsis of what the Voyage of the Mimi was.
Yeah, can you tell us?
Okay, let
can
me
you tell
go
us?
back.
I can only imagine.
Okay.
It's like
The Voyage of the Mimi is a 13-episode American educational television program depicting the crew of the Mimi exploring the ocean and taking a census of humpback whales.
oh god,
Give me the Mimi.
give me that
Give me the
Mimi. I
Wait, so then what's the
that's what it
second one
was.
about?
Yeah,
Okay.
more humpback whales.
Other types of whales. This is the second voyage where young CT, that's Ben Affleck, goes on another fantastic adventure, this time learning about the Mayans and the Maya Empire.
I don't know what to say.
You're just staring at me.
it feels very different. Whales, and then all of a sudden
whales,
now he's like
Mayans.
with the Mayans. Man, they really upped the game there.
branched out.
Okay.
Okay, next he was in Field of Dreams.
What?
He was uncredited. He was a baseball fan.
Oh snap! He's just like up in the stands,
Yeah.
or something. Or
Yeah.
okay, cool. That's kind of a cool. Okay, when you're not gonna get credit, you're just like a fun extra. At least it's a cool movie to say you were part of.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Good job, Benny.
His next movie was Daddy. It was a Danielle Steele novel.
Oh, is that the one where like the guy always has his shirt off?
Danielle Steele.
That's Fabio.
They're romance novels.
Yeah, they are, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Where he's like, he caresses her inner thigh
I
as
d-
she looks into his masculine eyes. And they
And there's just
both
like a-
exude the big O together.
It's like a narrator.
Yes.
It's awkward.
Okay.
Next, he was in Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Ooh. Amanda, did you not know
As
this?
basketball player number 10.
I did
Like
not.
the movie?
Yeah.
Ooh, so this is the one
Oh,
with
the movie?
This
I
is
mean,
the one
I've
with
definitely
Pee Wee
seen
Herman as the
it. Yeah,
vampire.
Paul Rubens.
Yep. Yes.
No, I mean, I've seen it. I didn't know he was in it.
He's
Yeah.
uncredited.
If he's
so.
just a basketball player in the background, I wouldn't
First
have
he's
noticed.
a baseball fan, then he's a basketball player. Oh.
I know
I
this
mean-
has nothing to do with Ben Affleck, but
That's like going from humpback whales to the Mayans.
give me the Mimi twice.
Okay, his next one was School Ties.
Is he in the background of that one? Is he a kid in the background?
No, he's
Oh, okay.
credited.
Oh, okay. All right.
I remember the cover of this,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't think I ever saw it. No, nothing, Amanda? Cool. All right. He was in
I
an
got nothing.
episode of Almost Home.
Yeah, because he's still on the voyage of the Mimi.
It looks like this was a show with Brittany Murphy.
Oh, R.I.P. Brittany Murphy.
Yeah.
Wait, a television show?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I wonder
Interesting.
if I remember this. I feel like I do.
You said his first thing was not. His first movie was
Almost
9.
Home. This was the Torkelsons.
What is that?
The Torkelsons. It was originally called Almost Home.
What's the Torkelsons?
No.
You guys have to
And I
educate
think
me.
maybe Torkelsons was like a spin-off or something. You don't
Okay,
remember
so
the
the
Torkelsons?
He didn't, because I think
you
only
know
girls
what?
watch
Wait,
the Torkelsons.
hold on. Yes, I do. I remember every episode. No, I effing don't. Tell me what the Torkelsons are.
It's just about it's like a family, and they're like, there's no dad, because every sitcom has to have one dead or missing parent.
A dead
Okay.
parent. And it was
Okay.
like
Then
multiple
they had like 5
kids.
kids, and they were really poor.
And one was like a nerd with like the 90s like classic like bowl cut haircut, and he had big old glasses.
And then
they
one was
all-
like a teenage girl who like
They all had like blonde or like sandy blonde hair. That's what I remember.
What was this on like ABC, NBC, TGIF type of stuff, or was this
I'm
like
pretty sure it was on TGIF.
ABC, I think, yeah.
Dude, I do not remember
Yeah.
the Torkelsons. I honestly, if you guys played it for me though, I'd be like, oh, okay, I vaguely remember
Honestly,
the episode.
even if
but-
I played like the intro video, you'd probably be
Okay.
like, okay.
And then, but Ben Affleck was what character? Just like a.
He was in one episode.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
why you wouldn't remember that.
Anywho, Dazed and Confused.
Yep.
Okay, so that was the first thing that I think I can ever like remember. That's the youngest I've ever seen him. Is
Right.
He doesn't have a huge role in Dazed and Confused, but he's like a bully. And we talk more about Dazed and Confused on our Matthew McConaughey episode, so definitely go check that out. But
all right.
he all I remember about his character in that movie is he's a bully, and he like beats the crap out of kids with like a cricket bat or like a bat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. I'm trying to remember that.
He's like a
'Cause
preppy jock.
I remember another movie that should be coming up soon, which was my first experience with Ben Affleck, but I thought Dazed and Confused came after that one. So I did not know this was earlier. Okay.
Okay.
Gotcha. Which is like what? Teenage angst, pot smoking movie, right? Dazed and Confused? Isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
Teenagers.
Teenagers. I knew that was coming.
Teenagers.
Okay.
All right. Next, he did 8 episodes of Against the Grain.
Nope.
Never heard of
He
it.
did an episode of Life Stories, Families in Crisis. Nope. Glory Days was his next movie.
I don't think I've ever heard of
Daze
that.
Daze.
I don't know what Glory Days is. What is that? I know the movie Glory, which is very
It
different.
has French Stewart in it.
Oh, my husband.
Sam Rockwell.
You mean this guy?
Yeah, that guy. With college graduation pending, the old gang tries to avoid
Amanda's impression of him is perfect.
the inevitability of breaking up and going forward with their lives.
Boring.
No?
I would have skipped it. And I did.
Boring. You are boring me to death.
Then he did Mallrats.
That's what I remember him in. That was the first movie
Yeah.
I actually remember him in. Because he actually has a pretty
think-
significant role in that one, doesn't he?
Yes.
Yes.
I think
he's,
that's my favorite Kevin Smith movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not the biggest Kevin Smith fan. Don't
Was
come
that
for
his
me.
first?
Amanda's still talking.
I think it is. I think that was Kevin Smith's first movie. I don't know off the top of my head.
No,
but,
his first movie's Clerks.
I thought it was
You're right.
Mallrats.
No, Kevin Smith's first movie is Clerks because it was like a low budget convenience store.
you're right.
Then I
You're
think
right.
there was a
Yeah, they had like no money.
because it was like a real budget dude. You got Stan Lee to actually
you're
come
right, you're
cameo
right.
in it. Brandon Lee plays the main character. Yeah, it's actually really good. There's a scene in it. You guys have to see it. So if you guys are listening, you have to see it. It's really funny. There is a scene where a guy eats pretzels and it's really gross. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay. I'm sure people are looking forward to that.
Chocolate covered pretzels.
think
That's all I'm
the-
going to say. Moving on.
I think the Stan Lee part's the best, where he's like, "You're fucking Stan Lee." Like,
Yeah, and he goes. So like the thing is, he like rock everywhere or? Okay, so awesome. So we got Mallrats. I feel like I'm locked in on Ben Affleck. Let's keep it going.
Yeah.
What else you got?
His next one is Going All the Way.
never heard of it.
Nope. And then Chasing Amy.
Yep.
So after Mallrats,
I-
Kevin Smith and Ben Affleck became friends, and then he started casting him in
Everything?
Everything.
Yes.
Hence Chasing Amy.
I think I've seen it like once, like a really long time ago.
I feel like that actress disappeared after a couple of those films.
Well, she
Who
basically
was
did
it?
Kevin Smith movies, and then
What was her name?
her name is, I should know this.
I feel bad.
I
Blonde.
want to say it's Joey.
Really big
Joey
smile.
Lauren Adams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. You're right. I think she did not exclusive, but a lot of Kevin Smith stuff as the love interest, but she was also like quirky and kind of sarcastic as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what was the movie we just talked about?
Chasing Amy.
Chasing Amy, and she's on the front cover, right? Like a
Yeah.
big smile.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
Oh, that's what it is. Yeah.
Yep.
His next one was Goodwill Hunting.
Ooh, that's a great movie. Matt
Didn't
Damon.
he do the? Didn't him and Matt Damon write it or do the screenplay or something?
Yeah, in fact, I thought they produced that entire film together, but I might be wrong. At least I thought they were working on it.
They won Academy Awards for it.
Yep. I got nothing else. That's it.
It's
Amanda, you
good.
got
It's
anything else?
good.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's a drama, which is not my kind of movie. But I saw it one time and I was like, that was a movie. It was fine.
Yeah, I don't, back then, I didn't respect the drama stuff as much, especially when I was younger. So I know
Well, we
some
were
of that
young.
stuff. Yeah, I was like, it's not funny. It doesn't have a poo-poo joke in it. I don't know. It's just like, wasn't there. But I do remember both of them playing off each other really well.
Well, that was 1997, so you were 13.
Yes.
So definitely looking for poo-poo jokes or...
Yeah, poo-poo,
Boobies.
ha-ha, fun. Do you say boobies?
I mean, you're 13, right?
Yeah, I guess.
No boobies.
I don't really remember being 13 and like loving movies that had boobies, but I guarantee you I did. But I can't recall one that I was
But
like,
you didn't watch movies for the boobies.
I don't even know if I was really into movies as much when I was 13.
That's fair.
I think I was into WWE wrestling. Oh, so then boobies.
Which also had boobies.
That's where I got my boob fix. Okay, continue.
Okay, his next movie was Phantoms.
Dude, Amanda, I
Dean Koontz's
I don't remember that.
Phantoms.
I don't think
Phantoms.
I've ever seen that.
Is it a thriller?
It's
or like
Dean
a
Koontz.
drama?
It's a thriller. What's
And
it
it's called
about?
Phantoms. In the peaceful town of Snowfield, Colorado, something evil has wiped out the community, and now it's up to a group of people to stop it or at least get out of Snowfield alive.
I'd watch it.
So that would have been Ben Affleck's first, not horror movie, but you know what I'm saying? Thriller.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, Ben.
Then
Okay,
he
Ben.
did Armageddon.
That's a big one for him. Because you are literally on screen with Bruce Willis, who was like, we're talking peak of his career.
Well, I didn't know this till the other day that it was directed by Michael Bay.
Yeah, that's before everyone hated Michael Bay.
I just need to say, I have problems with Armageddon.
Okay, run it down, Amanda. Talk to us.
So obviously there's the asteroid coming, it's going to destroy Earth, blah, 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 blah.
What?
Okay.
Spoiler
So-
alert.
So they train these like construction oil rigger guy, whatever, and guys
Yeah.
to become astronauts to go into space to get rid of the asteroid. Wouldn't it be easier to train astronauts how to just get rid of the asteroid?
How to drill.
I feel
Yeah.
like training an astronaut to use a drill would
Well,
be easier
They
than
should have done
training.
an Armageddon prequel where they try to train the astronauts and they just don't know how to drill, so then they have to go
Fair.
to
But
the
I will
actual
say-
drill site.
A classic 90s power ballad came out of that movie.
I was going to say, I feel like
Oh,
Armageddon
yeah.
was more popular because of Aerosmith.
Yeah.
And I don't
Like-
want to miss a thing.
Literally, that skyrocketed the movie. I don't think the movie skyrocketed that song.
I don't know, man. Okay, that
Dude,
movie in
I
general.
love that song.
Regardless of Amanda's plot questions of why they decided to make these astronauts from oil riggers, there is a cool dynamic with Ben Affleck and Bruce Willis because he's dating his daughter, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
that one. And Liv Tyler,
Who is Steven Tyler's daughter.
Steven Tyler's daughter.
Daughter.
That movie was one of the first to have a pretty gut-wrenching ending when she has to say goodbye to her dad.
Yeah.
Right? So, I mean, like, you like, I remember that one hitting pretty hard because of that, but obviously the music and overall, guys, that was a very big budget film, wasn't it? Like, I mean, with everything they had pulling off, and Armageddon was in the height of the destruction films.
Yeah.
Like the volcanoes and the...
Yeah, I know. I think you're right.
Yeah, right. So, I mean,
I think it hit at the right time with the right actors.
Yeah, mother of all asteroid films, probably still to this day, aside from the newest one that came out
Asteroid.
on Netflix. With Jonah
Don't
Hill.
Look Up.
Yes. Don't Look Up is...
Did you guys watch that?
I did watch it. Yeah, did you see it?
No, I haven't watched it yet, but I love Leo, so I want to watch it. I just haven't.
So it's not really about the asteroid. It's basically about how the world and our current social environment would actually handle an event like that. And it's true and funny and sad all at the same time. So you should check it out. I think it's really good. I think it's well written. Okay, back to Ben Affleck.
All right. Shakespeare in Love.
Blech. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
I didn't know he was in that.
I feel like this one had a lot of praise too, but I never saw it.
It won a bunch of Academy Awards.
What was his role? Don't tell me Shakespeare.
Ned Allen.
Okay.
Whoever that is.
Doth
Don't
mother
tell me he
knoweth he
played.
weareth the drapes? Thanks, Ben. Good job.
I didn't know.
Okay.
200 Cigarettes.
I'm trying. Was that like an ensemble movie?
Looks like a lot of names.
Did that have a yellow front cover?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I've seen it. It came out right at the same time as like Rules of Attraction, and there was another one. It like late 90s, kind of like, there was multiple movies that came out kind of right at the same time that I feel like all had this idea of like people in their early 20s, late teens trying to like live it up before something happens.
Oh yeah. What was the year on it?
99.
Oh, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because there's also like Detroit Rock City where the guys are trying to get to the Kiss concert is kind of the same thing where the story revolves around trying to have your one last hoorah.
Well, and just like, and it's always like some guy is in love with some girl and she doesn't know he exists.
Yeah.
And like,
right. The story has been written.
Yeah.
After that, he did Forces of Nature. Sandra Bullock.
Nope. I don't think I've seen
if
it.
I know that one.
Andy.
Because I love Sandy Bull.
Yeah. Oh.
What a terrible name. Yeah, back in high school, we called her the Sandy Bull.
Oh, God. What was that about?
And also, Ben Affleck, at this point, would you guys both agree? We've got some cult classics in there. We got some kind of known but not crazy films. Armageddon is maybe and Good Will Hunting, like the two big ones so far.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
A soon-to-be married man encounters an exciting stranger after his plane suffers an accident on takeoff. I feel like I must have seen this because it's 99 and it was a chick flick. I probably saw it, but I don't.
99 souls.
It wasn't memorable enough, obviously. This next one was Dogma.
Some people would say, because Amanda said her favorite Kevin Smith film was Mallrats. Some people would arguably say their favorite one is Dogma.
I agree. A lot of people would say that.
I don't dislike it.
Yeah.
I think it's good.
Yeah. I mean, Alanis Morissette is God, right?
Yes, you're right. I got one hand in my pocket and the other one
sound
is
just like her.
Doing a Ben Affleck episode.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something about her being God and like
So did I.
doing a God thing.
Okay. Let's try it again.
Okay.
I got one. No, I can't. Over and over.
Okay.
So that
I was ready to
one-
pretend like I'd heard it for the first time.
That you guys are so sweet. Well, let's let him be an idiot again.
Yeah.
So, what I'm trying to say is Ben Affleck doesn't have a crazy role in Dogma, does he? Like, what is his... I forget. What...
I don't think I've seen any of these Kevin Smith movies for the last, like,
It's been too long.
Years.
I feel bad for Ben Affleck, but I don't remember if he's actually the lead character or if it's like a bunch of different stories.
I feel like I just feel like
these.
Late 90s, early 2000s, Ben Affleck was just doing a bunch of movies where he's kind of like not necessarily the main character, but like one away from the main character.
Yeah,
and just it almost seems like he's just kind of like building the portfolio, like building everything up. Kind of like some decent action movies, kind of some romantic comedy, kind of like love movies. And then I feel like we'll get to a point in his career where it's like larger budget features. But I feel like right now he's doing a lot of like smaller stuff.
Yeah, 100%. You're right. You're right. He's like right on the cusp of having a leading role and getting some of those one-liners in there, but not quite having that full character development. So I feel like we're almost there.
In Dogma, Ben Affleck was Bartleby, and Matt Damon was in it as Loki.
Oh, okay. Got it.
That's funny.
I just have to complain because right now IMDb, for some reason, when I go to a synopsis and then I go back, it keeps going back to the top of the list.
I hate it.
So if I pause, that's why.
Technology.
His next movie was Boiler Room.
I don't remember.
That has Giovanni Ribisi.
Yeah.
It's okay. Like generic early 2000s kind of heisty action movie.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Reindeer Games.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, I like
forgot
that one.
about that.
Is that a Christmas movie?
No, very much not.
I think people try and call it a Christmas movie because I think it happens at Christmas.
Yeah. I remember
he's wearing a sweater or something the whole time.
That movie was...
He's wearing a sweater, so it must be a Christmas movie.
That movie got more praise for its like sexual content for certain actresses than it did anything else.
Because who is the lady friend in it?
Isn't it? Not Selma Blair.
It's Charlize Theron.
Yeah, Charlize Theron and another person, right?
I just remember her.
I was trying to see it without clicking on it.
Who is it?
Gary Sinise.
Gary Sinise.
He's such a beautiful woman.
Yeah, those two. Mm-hmm. But I think that movie it wasn't crazy high praise, but there was enough, I think, to get you going to the next role.
It was all right.
What year were we on here?
2000.
Okay, so
he had a lot churning out during this time. He had, so Armageddon was 98, and then so was Shakespeare in Love, and then he had 3 movies come out in 99, and then, oh crap, I just clicked on something.
Does that mean you have to go back to the top of IMDb again?
In 2000, he had 4 movies come out.
Okay.
Wow.
So this was like his height.
He was hitting it hard.
Yeah.
Was he also with J-Lo yet or not?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
No, early 2000s, I think she was with Puff Daddy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Andy.
I'm still Jenny from the block.
When he was Puff Daddy.
And then Jenny goes to the block and no one knows who she is.
Correct.
Yeah. Next, he did the voice of Joseph in Joseph, King of Dreams.
Is that a religious movie?
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Interesting. Never heard of it.
Then he did Bounce.
Oh, dude, I remember the cover of Bounce, but I don't remember what it was
I don't know
about.
if I ever saw it.
What was it about? Talk to us.
She doesn't want to click on it.
Is it all the way to the top? Sorry.
Paltrow. A man switches plane tickets with another man who dies in that plane in a crash. The man falls in love with the deceased one's wife.
Wait, didn't he do a movie that was similar to that?
About a plane crash?
Yeah. And he falls in love with the lady?
With what did Indy call her? Sandy B?
Sandy Bull?
With Sandy
Bull?
Sandy Bull.
Yeah.
So he literally just read this script, was like, I've done this before, this will be easy.
Fly on planes and meet women?
Yeah, dude.
Just swap it out for a blonde lady, whatever.
Okay.
His next movie was Pearl Harbor.
Arguably one of the better films in his repertoire, right?
Well, because this is more dramatic.
Yep, and it's not ensemble, but like he's part of that crew, correct? Or isn't he part of the crew, or is he something else in that? You don't, Amanda, you never seen Saving Private Ryan?
It's Pearl Harbor.
Oh, I mean,
I was about to be like, whoa.
I was about to just go on this rant about Tom Hanks.
I should have
And I was
let
going to
you.
confuse you guys so much. You'd be like, what movie did he watch?
Okay,
You know
so
where he's big and he goes and asks Zoltar, like...
you know where all the kids hate that guy because he never had to fight with them. Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
We're gonna have to do Matt Damon.
My bad, guys. I will be honest. I've never seen Pearl Harbor. I don't think I've actually watched it.
Oh, so after you were about to give me shit.
Because I thought it was Saving Private Ryan.
Oh, I know what you thought
This
it was.
was one of his better movies.
Yeah.
Says Andy.
I'm sorry. So Pearl Harbor. I'll take that
Tom
back.
Hanks is an incredible actor in this
Pearl
movie.
Harbor.
I love Tom Hanks in Pearl Harbor.
So I remember it came out, and it was like every girl was in love with that movie because of Josh Hartnett.
Oh, now I'm there. Okay,
I
you brought me
remember
back.
my sister would have, like, my sister and her friend, they'd be at our house and they'd be watching it. And I would just be like, this is the stupidest movie. But I think it pairs Ben Affleck with Liv Tyler again.
Oh, okay.
I want to
got
say
it.
that it does. I could be wrong. But I thought it followed the love story of Josh Hartnett's character more than Ben Affleck. But it's easily been like 15 years since I even thought about that movie.
Yeah.
So I don't actually know.
That was Josh Hartnett's like heyday right around that time too, right?
That was Tom Cruise's heyday.
No, Tom Cruise had like a 50-year career.
Has Josh Hartnett been in movies since then?
Yeah, dude. 30 Days a Night was a huge one for
Oh, that's
him.
fair. That was good.
That was a good one.
Freaking The Faculty and God, you
And,
just keep going down the list.
Penny Dreadful.
Yeah, Penny Dreadful.
I love Penny Dreadful.
I love Penny Dreadful.
I haven't seen it, but I
You
know
should
he's in
watch it. It's really good.
It is good.
it. Pearl Harbor, Amanda, was that a double VHS or a double DVD? Because it was so
It was
long,
3
or
hours and 3 minutes.
yeah,
It might have been.
I always remember when I was going down the line at the thrift store, Titanic and Pearl Harbor would be like the two
Yeah.
double ups.
Well, remind me
Double
not
up.
to watch it.
Okay, move on.
Daddy and Them.
What?
Wow, what a follow
That's a
up
real movie?
to Pearl Harbor with Tom
Is
Hanks.
that another Jesus movie?
No, there's 2 women on the cover, and one of them is posing like this.
You know what this was,
Please
guys?
tell me his character's name isn't Daddy.
It's Lawrence Bowen.
So we
that's
talked about
worse.
this
How
on
is
the
that worse?
episode. If you guys are listening, go listen to some of our other Street Cred episodes because we talk about this often. So the way Hollywood works is some of these lower production films or companies that have had these actors do their film, they sit on this film until the actor has a bigger role, and then they just start dumping this stuff out, which sometimes could have been produced 2, 3, if not 4 years before. And I don't know if that's the case, but I'm just saying that sometimes you get these weird titles that seem like they're off, or like it seems like a lower role or something for a famous actor. And that's why, because all these production companies have basically, they're waiting in the wings to like get the coattails of a famous film. So it could have been that. It could have been that.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Anytime you guys need life advice, give me a call.
Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
It's
I
just
don't think
dead silent in
Kevin's
here,
not-
guys. What's going on?
I don't think I ever saw it.
Well, if you're already not a Kevin Smith fan, I understand why you wouldn't. The Jay and Silent Bob definitely has like a cult following of people that really like it.
Yeah.
You know, those guys got their own film because people like their characters in things like Mallrats and such as.
Such as.
I think that they're like funny little additions to the movies, but like they are not something that I need a full movie of.
Yeah, these guys. Jay and Silent Bob remind me of the South Park comedy, and like you either love it or you're just not into it that much. So
I always got more of like a Beavis and Butthead vibe.
oh, yep, it could be like that too, for sure. For sure. Kevin Smith doesn't talk as Silent Bob because he's Silent Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go figure. Did you see Changing Lanes?
Mm-mm.
Sam Jack.
I think I have. It's like a thrill. It's like a political thriller kind of thing. I think kind of thrillery.
Do they have to swap roles? Is this like Freaky Friday?
One wrong turn deserves another.
That's it.
That's the tagline.
Like that. Like they both cut each other off in traffic and they're mad.
Yep, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
I got it. One man doesn't use his turn signal. The other is Nick Fury.
After that, he did The Sum of All Fears.
Okay, I feel like I've seen that cover 100 times.
Wait.
What?
What?
I think I just mixed the two up.
You mean Sam Jack and Morgan Freeman? You mixed them up? Amanda, they're not all the same.
I know.
You know, Amanda, I made the mistake like 10 podcasts ago, okay?
That's why I said it.
I don't know. I can't figure out if I've seen both or if I've only seen one.
In The Sum of All Fears, he plays Jack Ryan.
Jack Ryan. I know I've seen that. I think I've seen both.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to say I've seen both because I think I have.
Nice.
Okay. His next movie is The Third Wheel.
I got nothing.
Looks like a terrible rom-com.
So, guys, if you didn't know, sometimes these production companies hold these movies.
Case, we have 20 years to go. Can you please shut it?
Okay. He's actually done a lot of films.
Okay, next. He did a 4-minute spot as the boyfriend in Jennifer Lopez, Jenny from the Block.
I mean, super
so
cool.
2002,
Yeah.
I assume, is when he was dating Jennifer Lopez for the first time.
It must have been. That seems to make sense to me.
Yeah.
As you were wondering.
I was.
Next, he did Daredevil.
Oh, goodness. Okay.
Tell us how you feel.
When Daredevil came out, I don't think people hated on it as much, aside from Colin Farrell's terrible Bullseye character.
I will say
Because-
that the director's cut of Daredevil is good.
Well, yeah, because it's rated R and it kind of made him a lot more brutal. But then they got the spinoff of Elektra. That was a shit for brains decision.
Terrible.
But Ben Affleck, because of it, refused to play another superhero.
Well,
Like legitimately, who else was he?
Batman.
Oh, never mind. Sorry. Way to spoil it.
Are you serious? Are you for real right now?
Sorry. I was about what I meant
And
to
he
say.
never played a superhero again.
Sorry. He was very cautious in taking the Batman role because he was kind of like, dude, listen, Daredevil was not that great. And he's like, I don't want to fall into that role again. So
Yeah, I mean, I think there's like 5 different podcast episodes we can find where I talk at length about how bad this movie was. But truthfully, the director's cut, I think because it gave it the R rating,
yeah.
it helps. But yeah, dude, Colin Farrell, bad. Bad.
Yeah.
I have a question. Did Geely earn a Razzie?
Oh, it should have.
It
had to have.
2.6.
Ooh.
Wow.
Out of what?
10.
Oh. Yeah.
That was the next movie.
Have you guys ever seen this?
No.
I want to say that I like got through like 20 minutes of it and then done.
I know Amy, my younger sister, watched it because she was like obsessed with Jennifer Lopez. And so I know she watched it, and I remember her being like, that was stupid. Because I feel like it's like Jennifer Lopez wants to have a baby or something, and then he's supposed to like be the donor, but then they fall in love.
Typical.
But then I think he's also a con man.
I feel like he played a
could be wrong.
lot of con mans.
I feel like I want to watch it just to see how
Should we?
bad it is.
See how bad it is?
Or why
you know what?
it's so
for
bad.
for October, if you want to watch some horror movies,
Yeah, throw Geely in there.
Let's live stream it.
I love it.
Next, he did Paycheck.
Oh, I liked Paycheck.
Oh.
I didn't think there was
That's
anything
okay.
wrong with that. But now, for some reason, I can't tell you the synopsis. Is it deal with time travel or not? I thought it did. Am I wrong? Amanda, help me. Am I wrong? Didn't it deal with time travel and he like owed them for them saving his butt for something? Or am I like way off?
All I remember about it is that Aaron Eckhart was the bad guy.
Okay.
What seemed like a breezy idea for an engineer to net him millions of dollars leaves him on the run for his life and piecing together why he's being chased.
Okay, then I take it back. Maybe it wasn't time travel, but he does something for them, technical.
Yeah.
And then they come at him.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Coming at you.
But that was, again, action thriller. And I felt a classic Ben Affleck role at that point.
Oh, yeah.
Then he did Jersey Girl.
Ah.
Another Kevin Smith movie.
Why does he just keep going back and forth here? I mean, he's going to do anything for Kevin Smith, but also I find it interesting that Kevin Smith sometimes can write comedy well, and then other times he like wants to get into these like what's the best word? Not sarcasm's the wrong word. Like, what's it called when you're like meta about something and you're making a joke about it and being lighthearted? What is that called?
It's called
self-referential.
Meta about something.
No, like it's not cynical. I forget what it's called. It's basically like making fun of yourself about something that you care about, but I don't remember. I don't know.
Okay.
Because he always wants to do these like love stories, and for some reason, from a Kevin Smith standpoint, I don't feel like any of his love stories work very well.
They're not classic love stories.
No, and that's kind of how he does it.
Yeah.
But anyway, doesn't matter, dude. You could skip. Who's in Jersey Girl? R.I.P. or no?
What? Who's R.I.P.?
Brittany Murphy?
No, Liv Tyler.
Oh, Liv Tyler was Jersey Girl. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Oh, yeah. Brittany Murphy was in Black Book or something, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Very different.
Little Black Book.
Little Black Book.
Surviving Christmas.
Why do I not remember that movie? Amanda, help me.
That's the one? Is that the one where they? No, I'm thinking of Four Christmases. Isn't James Gandolfini in this one?
Yes.
I don't remember what it's about. I mean, obviously he has to survive Christmas.
Is it a comedy though? It's a comedy, right?
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
I don't recall this one, but we're talking, what, 15 years ago still?
This was 2004. So yeah.
Damn. Okay. All right.
Man About Town.
I don't remember that one either.
I remember it being on the wall, but
yeah, I was going to say it was definitely during our Blockbuster days, but I do not remember.
Clerks 2.
Yep. That was a huge one for a lot of people because Clerks 1 had such a cult following. For them to be able to do Clerks 2 was really pretty special for them.
Hollywoodland.
Ooh, crime drama, right?
That's good. Like old Hollywood.
Yeah.
It's good.
Who is
it? Was
like
the same
Adam Brody.
Yeah, it was like the same time as like the Black Dahlia murder movie, and
okay.
So there was a lot of like old Hollywood movies coming out.
American Gangster.
No. But like it had like a sepia tone almost to the film. Like,
okay.
It wasn't bad.
Do you say Adam Brody or Adrian Brody?
Adrian Brody.
Oh, Adrian Brody. Okay.
I'm pretty sure Hollywoodland is about the original Superman, and like he gets killed or something like that. If I'm thinking of the correct movie.
Oh yeah, that's what Ben Affleck's actually in, that Superman costume, right?
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. What's next?
Smokin' Aces.
Oh, easily one of my top 5 movies of all time. And what's funny is he plays like
that movie's really good.
I think he play like a cab driver or something, because he's got like a newsboy cap on, and
he's got like a Fu Manchu.
What he does in that one? Ben Affleck does.
Yeah, he's got like one of these.
Oh my god! I think it's him and a couple other guys. They're a couple assassins. Freaking Alicia Keys is an assassin. Common is an assassin.
That movie's great.
Yeah, dude. Ryan Reynolds plays one of the FBI agents, and R.I.P. Ray Liotta's in that one too, because he's running the van the entire time. But cool story. I love who's the actor that plays the guy up in the hotel casino? Who is that? Jeremy Piven, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jeremy Piven. I actually really like Jeremy Piven because he always has like He always seems like he was on crack every time, or cocaine. I mean, cocaine.
He's
not
hit
crack.
or miss. He's hit or miss for me. But no, if you're listening to this movie and you like action movies, if you've never seen Smoking Aces, you've got to watch it.
It is a awesome story, really well shot, and then has one of the best endings in my eyes.
It's cool.
I love it. Yep, I agree. Smoking Aces. Put it on the list.
Boom. He's just not that into you.
Oh, sad. Is that Jennifer Lopez?
No, this was an ensemble cast.
Yeah.
It was during that time at Blockbuster where they just had them pumping out ensemble cast.
Oh, got it. Where there's like
Valentine's
17,
Day.
yeah,
What to
17
expect when you're
stories going
expecting.
on. Whoa, yes, you're right.
Yeah.
All of those.
Yeah.
New Year's Day or
Yes.
Eve or
I remember
whatever.
it being decent though. State of Play with Russell Crowe.
Dude, I keep
I don't know if I
remembering
saw
these
that one.
covers, guys, because we worked at the Blockbuster, but I'm not remembering the actual plot to that stuff. So I can't tell you whether it was good or not. Obviously I don't go back to it, so it's probably okay.
I remember this one. I remember liking it. It's like let's see. Congressional aide is killed. A Washington, D.C. journalist starts investigating the case involving the representative, his old college friend.
Yeah. Okay. So like a geopolitical drama or whatever. Yeah.
Murder mystery.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. After that, he did Extract. We talk about this in our Jason Bateman
episode.
Oh, right. Okay. Good comedy, right? Fine.
Yeah, it was fine.
It's fine.
Yeah. It's fine. It's fine.
He did an episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm, and then he did The Company Men.
I don't remember that one.
The Town.
Oh, that's good.
That is a
Yeah,
good
that
movie.
is good.
That is a good movie.
Isn't it like a Boston crime drama? Like, it was good.
Isn't that the one where they wear the nun masks or something like that?
Yeah.
Yes.
That one's
Like
good.
They were like a group of bank robbers, if I'm not mistaken. No, that was good. Didn't he direct that?
I feel like he did.
I thought he directed that, which was the prelude to him directing the famous movie that won for him. So
You mean Argo?
I do. Was that the next one?
Yeah, that's next.
That's why I think he directed or
Yeah.
produced, or he was very involved with Ghost Town to move him.
The Town.
Or sorry, Ghost Town. The Town to move him to Argo,
Yes.
which was
He did direct
Yes.
it. Yes.
And guys, we talked about Argo in what Street Cred? Do you remember?
I don't remember.
Why did we bring Argo up? I don't remember.
We have talked about it in an episode before. I just don't remember if it was a street cred.
John Goodman.
Oh, jeez. Oh, and if you guys would like to listen to our John Goodman episode, you can visit our Patreon for only $3 a month to get exclusive episodes like John Goodman right direct to your ears.
Pay
and
to
you guys
John
can learn
Goodman.
about
Pay to
all of
John
it.
Goodman.
Pay to John
Pay
Goodman.
to John Goodman.
The Mimi.
Yep, that's right. That's right. Take the Mimi. Twice.
No, Argo's really good. It's based on a true story. The story is one that I just remember learning in school, and I always thought it was fascinating. And then to see a movie about it, I liked it. I really liked it.
Yeah, and it won, right? Academy Award, you said?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Yep. For Best Picture, right? Best Picture or Best Directing? I don't remember. I think it was Best Picture.
I think you're right.
Yep. So out of everything that he's done so far, and I know there's a little bit more, would you guys say that there's only been a couple bangers?
Yeah, honestly,
Yeah.
like at this point, I feel like Ben Affleck was kind of just there.
Right. He's like an actor
I feel
everyone
like-
knew.
Yeah, but then when The Town and Argo hit, I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This boy good at like dark dramas.
I agree. I think that he was kind of slowly ramping it up, and in Hollywoodland, it's like a crime drama, and yeah, I think he did well in that. But like when The Town hit is when you start to be like, oh,
He should have been a director the whole time.
well, and it's also I feel like it's almost like when maybe he kind of realized like, oh, I don't have to be the heartthrob anymore necessarily.
Right.
Like,
You're right. Yeah.
He starts like, or maybe it's because he's older and he starts getting offered different roles. But like, I think he kind of finds the niche that he's able to fit into where it's not so much the young heartthrob. It's like the middle-aged man And that
Yeah,
works
right.
for him better.
What role can you play in there? But I think Ash is right. I think that for the longest time, if anybody was like, Ben Affleck directing a movie, get out of here. And then you see
Even
him
though
do
he
it
had won an Academy Award.
for directing previously.
I don't remember, but like,
Oh.
you know, like Good Will Hunting, like that was a big movie.
Yeah, and those guys wrote it together, right? Or something similar.
Something. But then I think it was
Yeah.
a screenplay or adapted screenplay. But then I just remember like after that, it was just like, oh, Ben Affleck. And it's like, what? Like,
Yeah, no, you're right. I don't think that he was given the respect he deserved, but I remember people finally took him seriously, especially in that role when Argo won. So
I think when he did Geely, it kind of like tanked.
Oh,
him.
well,
God,
every
yeah.
now and again,
Well,
you got a bad one in there.
Daredevil
Bad apple.
and then Geely. Two
Yeah.
of like the top 20 worst movies of all time.
Like hated. Yeah.
Yeah. His next movie is called To the Wonder.
Don't remember.
heard of it.
Never heard of it. And then Runner.
Nope.
I've
Can
never
you
heard
give
of
me a
that.
year? What year are we on?
2013.
Okay.
What's Runner about?
Jesus, Amanda.
You see, some of these studios will hold movies.
Some of these
This
studios-
has
Studios.
Justin Timberlake.
Ugh.
When a poor college student who cracks an online poker game goes bust, he arranges a face-to-face with the man he thinks cheated him, a sly offshore entrepreneur.
That actually sounds like it would be an interesting movie.
That sounds boring.
It could been, but so I thought Social Network was going to be boring, and it's a great movie.
I feel like I vaguely remember it, but I don't know that I saw it.
Yeah. Okay.
Then he did Gone Girl.
Oh,
One of the best Ben Affleck movies
So
you will
good.
ever see.
banger.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Banger.
You know what makes that movie great, and I don't think that she gets the credit for it? Her stoic attitude in that film is incredible.
Who?
The actress,
Who?
Laura Dern.
Laura Dern.
Okay.
I don't remember her name. I just remember she was the doctor in Doom.
You should give her the credit she deserves and,
And-
remember her
and
name.
don't know her name.
She did so good. I just don't know who she is.
Oh, I was wrong. It's
What?
not Laura Dern. She looks like Laura Dern. She's younger. I don't know what her name is. It's not Laura
Wait,
Dern.
so we just gave
so we're back.
credit to
We're back
Laura
to square
Dern
one.
and it
Okay.
wasn't even her?
I'm clicking on it, guys.
No, guys, it's like this,
Rosamund Pike.
yeah, see? Very different.
Now I
Okay.
remember.
So I just remember
She-
the role that she played was incredible. It was incredible. Ben Affleck was not the
Well-
star of that film. It was definitely her. But
No, it was. I mean,
Yeah.
the movie. Okay, listen. If you've never seen Gone Girl, like if
Yeah.
you're any type of crime, drama, thriller, I don't even care if that's not even your jam. It's
Yep.
incredible.
Yep.
It's
I agree.
long, but it's so good because it almost has. If you're a true crime person, there's a case and it involves a woman named Lacey Peterson, and she went missing under mysterious circumstances, and it was always assumed that her husband killed her, and he had a huge affair on the side that he was lying to the woman, and then he's currently in jail for her murder. But like, I always like definitely saw that case in this story.
Oh, yeah.
And
yeah.
but like, so the first portion, the movie has like 3 parts almost. But like the first portion of the movie, you're watching this man be accused of this murder, and
Right.
you're just like, holy shit. Like,
Right.
oh my
Yeah.
God, this guy's a piece of shit.
Yep.
And then you find out, you're like, this bitch is alive. And then like,
yeah, dude, and it
and-
does this whole cool montage about how she did it.
oh
and
my
like,
God. And how
yeah,
it
it's
took
rad.
her months,
Yeah.
months of like slowly leaving breadcrumbs for other people and like doing
Yeah.
all this stuff. And then like, and then the third act where now you're afraid of her. Like,
Yeah.
oh my God. It's incredible. Like if you've never seen this movie, you have to watch it.
It takes you on a ride for sure. Also, did he direct this or right?
No.
I think he just produced it, right? Something like that.
But I honestly like all the acting in the movie is incredible.
It is.
like,
If you
it's
told
great.
me there was a crime drama with Ben Affleck, Neil Patrick Harris, and Tyler Perry, I would not expect Gone Girl to come out of that.
and
I'd
get
be
a
like,
banger out of it,
Right? I'd be like, I'll pass. It's so good. Like Neil Patrick Harris's character is good, like kind of scummy, but then you feel for him. But then like even just Ben Affleck playing like the idiot sleazy husband, and then
Right. Yeah.
the way this movie is directed, it reminds me of very much how like Game of Thrones, where 1 minute you hate somebody, and then the next minute you feel for them and you love them, and then
reasons.
It has such a good like wave of like changing how you feel about these characters as the movie goes on.
Yeah, honestly, if you are a Game of Thrones fan and you want to have the feeling that you felt about Cersei all the way through, then I would definitely watch Gone Girl. But so you got The Town, you got Argo, you got Gone Girl. If you're going to say Ben Affleck has a peak to his career, I would say he's right here.
Yeah.
I would say
that's
he's right
why
here.
They made him Batman.
So you move over and you're like, okay. But also,
even though he swore he would never be a superhero again,
I'm pretty sure
they got him in a Batman suit.
I don't know if it was an interview or I don't know if it was an article, but Ben Affleck did not want to do a superhero again after Daredevil. And so he either had a bunch of money or they loved the way they're portraying him because it was Frank Miller's Dark Knight style, with Batman being brutal and very stoic. I mean, Batman's always been stoic, but a lot of the previous films had some comedy in them. The Joel Schumacher stuff was very hokey. Christopher
Those were
Nolan's
serious pieces of cinema.
Yeah, right. Christopher Nolan's like Batman stuff was Nolan-y, dude. Like, there's nobody else to do it that way. So I know Ben Affleck would have been very cautious to jump into the Batman role and like, I don't know if I can do a Christian Bale run, but him doing it, though, I still to this day think he played a very good Batman and a better Bruce Wayne.
He's a good Bruce Wayne. He's a good older Bruce Wayne.
Bruce Wayne.
I think he wouldn't have done. I don't think he would have done Batman had it not been for the Nolan Batmans.
Just because they had some success.
Well, just because you could. It was the first time you saw a serious Batman.
When did Dark Knight Rises come out? Was that 2014, 2013? Dark Knight Rises? Or was that even sooner? Because Batman versus Superman, which is when you get introduced to Batman, correct?
Is that the movie we're talking about right now?
Well, you said he did Batman, right, Ash? Which would have been Batman versus Superman, correct?
Yeah. Dawn of Justice.
Dawn of Justice, Batman versus
Why
Superman.
do you keep saying that name?
So, yeah, Martha, and yours is Martha. We both have Marthas, best friends forever.
Do we just become best friends?
Yup. So with that one, if you guys haven't seen the Batman stuff or you kind of get pushed off of the superhero stuff, it is interesting because they did bring Superman back onto the screen. Snyder got to direct it. It was very wild. It was cool because Superman, when he fights a bunch of people, destroys an effing city and there's never any repercussions. And when you get into Batman versus Superman, you find a reason for Bruce Wayne to want to know who the hell this Batman guy is that's destroying his city. So it was kind of a cool story and a way to bring him in. And if I was Ben Affleck reading that script, I absolutely would have thought it would have been worth it to play that story and to have this connection with the moms. It's just that the writing got a little hokey down that line. So even though he was a good Batman, some people do shit on that film because they thought some of the scene work and some of the dialogue was just a little too campy for some of that stuff. So I'm surprised though that he kept going.
I think that movie was definitely the victim of like the studio coming in and wanting to change things or shoehorn things in.
Probably.
But I mean, that movie has its faults, but there are some parts that are good. Like watching Batman be brutal was good. And like, cause it very much was like, this is not the same Batman. Like, and then dude, the camera heard that. There is no way the microphone didn't pick that up.
I let that one go. I'm sorry, guys. Batman makes me excited. So here's one funny thing.
But
go ahead. We just both freeze. You finish your thought. You finish your thought.
I think that the best thing that came out of Batman versus Superman, obviously. Like Henry Cavill was already Superman. I think that he's great, but the introduction of Wonder Woman was honestly great.
Oh no, that was awesome, and it gave Gal Gal to go, girl. Gave her a lot. But for me, Ben Affleck choosing that role, it could have make or break like his career again, right? Because let's just imagine Batman was really, really bad. Like, yeah, some people crapped on it, but dude, it was a good popcorn flick. It was fun. Regardless, a lot of people saw it. So, but if
it
that
made a ton of money,
if that would have tanked, guys, then he would have literally, it would have washed away everything that he had done. It would have been
Daredevil 2.0.
Yes, it would have, and it would have washed away his Argos, and his Gone Girls. Yeah.
Imagine Batman vs Superman was as bad as, I don't know, Justice League or Suicide Squad. It's the other movies that came after Batman vs Superman.
Yes, his next credit was in Suicide Squad.
Yeah, that's fun. It's so weird that they threw that one in there just because they're like, hey, people liked Ben Affleck's Batman.
Yeah.
Which also, every single Batman has always had, it's like, what's the Batman voice going to be? And Ben Affleck did a good...
I liked him as Batman.
Batman voice. Yeah. Yeah. Do you bleed?
I have talked at length again about how much I hated this movie. So I won't go on a rant. I'll just say his part was forgettable.
Well, yeah, I would say this. It's even funny to call this a Ben Affleck movie because
he wasn't even credited.
Well, yeah, because he's literally dressed as Batman. Even if he is, I don't even know if he's actually in the costume or not.
Yeah, you're like, that could be any guy with a chin like Ben Affleck.
Yeah, right?
They just pasted his chin on.
So what do you got next?
The Accountant.
Oh, I don't know if I actually saw that one either.
No, I never saw that.
Is it Ben Affleck in a suit running from people?
Yeah, he's an accountant.
Okay, got it.
I think I watched it. I remember it being maybe good.
Is he accounting for things and he accounts wrong and then...
He uncooks some books and discovers things that he shouldn't.
Then he has to be held accountable for what he's done.
And then lots of people get shot.
Okay.
Math and Guns.
Math and Guns. That should be the name of a movie.
Math and Guns. The Accountant. Math and Guns.
The Accountant.
His next movie was Live by Night.
Never
heard of it.
Missed it.
Joe was once a good man. I don't know.
Apparently being Batman didn't bring people that movie, huh?
And then he did Justice League.
Dude, okay. That is a separate episode altogether. The drama that surrounds Justice League. But at this point...
Girl, the drama that surrounds DC.
Yeah, DC in general, dude. Jesus. I think at this point, just so everyone knows, Ben Affleck was just as pissed as you were about that movie, which is why he ditched out of the role after that film. So it's like... We get it. Sorry, Ben Affleck. You got screwed, man. We get it.
After that, he did Triple Frontier. Looks like Netflix.
Oh, this is the Netflix era where every movie comes out.
It begins.
Every other one is a Netflix for the actors.
After that, Jay and Silent Bob reboot.
Which must have just been a cameo, right? Or is he actually a character throughout the whole thing?
He's a character.
Okay.
And then The Last Thing He Wanted, which looks like it's also Netflix.
Nope. I've never even heard of it.
Nope, me neither. The Way Back.
I don't know. This film. What is it?
I thought this was a big one.
The Way Back?
Yeah, it's about high school basketball.
Oh, is he a coach?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I mean, I heard good things about it, but I didn't.
Okay.
I did not partake.
Okay. What year are we on? Are we almost there?
2020.
Okay.
Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Which arguably is better when Zack Snyder was able to really give you more character development, but it's like he polished a turd the best he could.
Honestly, it's like 25 times as long.
Yeah. It is.
It's better. It is better.
It is better. Yep.
Next, he did The Last Duel.
I have a feeling it won't be The Last Duel.
Why does he have so many recent movies?
Is it a
I've
Western?
Never heard of?
Is it a Western?
No.
Oh. I was going to say, I wonder if Ben Affleck's actually done a Western.
Oh. Okay, I got to click on this. I'm trying not to click on things. This has Matt Damon and Adam Driver and Jodie Comer.
I love Adam Driver. I'm surprised I didn't see it.
Okay. King Charles VI declares that Knight Jean de Carew settle his dispute with his squire by challenging him to a duel. So it's like medieval.
Oh my God, I remember this freaking trailer.
Yes.
The daughter was like abused or something, and then it's like Matt Damon is the dad.
You're right.
It's,
doesn't he have
by Ridley Scott?
Yes.
Doesn't he have a big beard?
Isn't Ben Affleck the king?
I don't know.
Okay. Regardless, I love Ridley Scott, so I should give it a go because I bet it's not terrible. Also, this is not about Ben Affleck, but guys, please go watch the SNL with Adam Driver. It is some of the most funny skits I've ever seen on SNL.
He's great.
It's so good, dude.
He's hilarious.
So
his next one is a Prime Video, The Tender Bar.
Nope.
And then he did a Hulu video,
Get out of town.
Deep Water, which I've seen this come up on Hulu, but I have not.
Deep Water.
I have never heard of these.
And then Clerks 3.
Oh, that's right. Is that even out yet? I don't think it's out yet. Or it just or dropped recently, or
maybe not. It says 2022.
No, I don't think it actually released yet. But I mean, as of the recording of this, but I don't know.
I think it has.
Okay. So Clerks 3. So and that's the end of his filmography, or is there some more stuff coming up?
There's some stuff coming out.
Okay, help us.
The Flash.
Okay, it's weird, guys. They're still hanging on to these previous films because for the Flash to work, you have to have already seen all the other ones because of the connection. But the Flash universe in this film is supposed to be the Speed Force, where he can run through time and other universes and see other Batmans. And so I wonder how they're going to introduce him into the film because he brings Barry, the Flash, into the Justice League in the previous films, which is why we know of that actor as the Flash, Ezra Miller, which he has had nothing but legal trouble over the last 2 years, and they want to dump his ass.
Yeah.
As the Flash.
Yeah, well, but they canceled Batgirl, but they'll keep Flash in the theater.
Yeah, but they'll keep Flash. So I don't really get it. To be honest, I thought he's going to also meet the Flash from the WB in this one.
I think he has confirmed he's in it.
And what they want to do is actually have him take over the mantle of the real movies, which I would love it better.
He should.
But just make him a little bit more, because right now he's very like Boy Next Door in the WB film or movies or Jesus, dude, shows. But if they did a film and they let him be a little bit more darker, let his dialogue be a little bit more like PG-13 rated and not so like PG newsboy, I think we would like him a lot better. We'd like it a lot better.
And then Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom.
Dude, okay, so they're still...
DC has more drama.
Dragging it on.
What are they going to do, Amanda, with DC? Because Amber Heard can't be in a film. Ezra Miller is always in jail or doing some other bullshit. Ben Affleck is already tired of being Batman. It's falling apart, dude. And didn't DC cancel their con or their convention?
Dude, DC's been canceling all kinds of stuff. So they have a new, I think it's Warner Brothers, but they have a new CEO. Yeah. And he's been canceling shit left and right. All kinds of DC shows, which in my opinion are the only.
Rough.
And bad. And like I still can't believe they can't.
Yeah, if it's done, dude, let it out, man.
They said it's so bad that, they don't want to let it out. And to me, I'm like, you already spent the...
Have you seen Catwoman? There's no way it can be worse than Catwoman.
Right? They're trying to cancel the Renaissance.
But they said they had the same problems with Batwoman in the WB show. Because Ruby Rosie. Ruby Rose.
Well, she left the show.
Yeah, she pieced out. And it's weird for you to change a mantle like that, too, in the middle of a show, if it's not well written in and that type of stuff, too. So
typically, if you change a character or change the actor who's playing the character, they look fairly similar.
But this is a different character altogether that plays Batgirl in the show.
So they just started over?
Yeah, it's not like they just changed it one day and then her race changed.
New season, new girl.
They gave some shitty reason as to why.
But it just when it doesn't work, then you have to jump onto it. And I'll be honest, I thought the costume looked terrible in the show anyway. But with Ben Affleck, he is literally in like the swamp of DC, and the guy's got to get out of it, dude, because he even was going to write his own Batman film for them. And with the amount of drama they've had, I understand. Get the F out. Go just do your own thing. Go back to Argo. Go back to like all the amazing stuff you used to do.
So here's what he's got coming out.
Yeah.
I don't know what any of these are about, but I'll give you the titles.
Okay.
An untitled Nike / Ben Affleck and Matt Damon project.
And Nike.
Oh, girl.
Just do it.
Hypnotic.
Okay.
Witness for the prosecution.
Another crime drama.
Untitled Accountant sequel.
Oh, Ben Affleck in a suit
Uncooked,
running
some
away.
more books.
Crime drama.
More Math and Guns. Falling to Earth.
Okay.
And I Am Still Alive.
Interesting. You know, I wish the guy the best, man. I think that he's hit the peak of his career and he's now going to be moving into Nicolas Cage status. So I think from an actor standpoint, I get it. I think he should go back into directing and writing because I almost think he's better at that than anything else. I think he needs to do
more blockbusters. I think he's stuck in the Netflix Prime Hulu world right now.
This era, ladies, of obviously that sucks. It sucks that many movies are coming out from studios that are now a Netflix, Hulu, Prime. None of us are going to see the stuff that we used to go see in theaters.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. When something's in a theater, you see the trailer on TV, you see a poster, you see one movie somewhere.
Yeah.
When you're looking at an app and all you see is a lineup of movies, they're forgettable.
Yes, it doesn't have the tentpole title feeling anymore.
Like, you can see 12 other movies on the same screen. Why are you going to pick that one? Like,
yeah,
I don't like it. That's it.
That's it. That's it. That's Ben Affleck in a nutshell, huh?
In a nutshell.
Well, as we do, as always, Amanda, what is one that you haven't seen that you want to see now? Thinking, and she's thinking.
Honestly, probably The Accountant.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna wait for The Accountant too, and then I'll watch them back to back.
Honestly, I feel like a lot of the ones that I didn't see, I wouldn't watch even now.
Yeah, especially just like, I don't know. I know Ash had to go through a lot of synopsis on this one, but nothing sold me. You know, not a whole lot sold me.
There was nothing that I heard that I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably The Accountant, because that just sounds like another kind of crime drama.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But I think I'll watch Saving Private Ryan.
That's the best. I think what I will watch is, what was that one where he's an extra just sitting in the stands in the back?
Field of Dreams.
Yep, I'm going to rewatch Field of Dreams just to see Ben Affleck
and
in
just
the stands.
Oh no, yep. I'm gonna watch Voyage of the Mimi.
Voyage, dude, get me the Mimi twice. Ash, thanks so much for doing the
You're so welcome.
IMDb as you do. Amanda, where can people tell us we've done a bad job today on this episode?
Hit us up on our Instagram at Real Awkward Podcast. If you have any ideas of who we should do as far as actor, director, whoever, there are rules. You have to write it down on a piece of paper, take a picture of it, send it to our DMs on our Instagram, and maybe we'll consider it.
And we have already done multiple episodes that we've gotten as suggestions from people. So if you guys want us to do that, let's run down an actor, check out their filmography, and talk about it, then let's dance.
Sure.
Cool.
Yep.
As always, from Real Awkward, the station, wherever we are.
Where are you going with this?
I don't know. I really messed it up, didn't I?
Just say bye.
Okay. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye-bye.